Nico Suave Regoli, Zaddeus Z-Man Smith. This is the first match in a number one contender path to replace Chance Ellison. I am your host, Jim Green, and with me, as sometimes always, is my poorly spelling compadre, Tim Smith. How are you doing today, Tim?
I gotta get you another TV host so I can stop doing this.
Paul Oyama can spell pretty well, and I use him sometimes.
But yeah, it's Zaddeus and Nico. It ought to be pretty good. I mean, we're going to see Zaddeus again, of course, in our Arrowverse match coming up, which will be coming up after this. This will be a good warm-up match for him, I think. And, you know, we all know Nico. But,
Indeed.
Yeah, it ought to be a good win for Zaddeus.
Come on now.
Someone's a little confident. Now that we have heard from my illiterate co-host, Tim, let's hear from our competitors.
So you've seen Superman take on Batman. Now Z-Man takes on the Cosmic Nightfury. House Nightfury Civil War on this first match in sort of a long-distance gauntlet to the TV Throwdown Championship. Now, regardless of what happens before, during, and after this match, Zaddeus and I are going to shake hands as best as one can through a computer screen. But the difference between myself and Zad is I have more to lose than Zad does after this match. After this match, he still has the Arrowverse Championship. He and Eli still have the Fandom Team division, and they can go a long way. I see them going a long way. Me, I'm running out of opportunities. I gotta win this match if I want to keep on playing for the rest of 2018, because after that, I got Sam Alvey in Warzone. I got Sandy Robinson in October in Fandom Singles. What do I have after that? I have no idea. So I need to win this match, to not just to get closer to a title, but to keep on keeping on.
Yo, first it was my boy Matthew Rosa. Now it's my boy Nico. And I just feel like everybody's trying to break up the house. But you know what? No matter what, after tonight, the house is still strong. So no matter whether I win tonight or whether my boy Nico wins tonight, we're going to keep on keeping on. And I see nothing but the sky's the limit for the both of us in this league. I hope I can have a chance to get the TV Throwdown Championship. I know Nico can win the TV Throwdown Championship. So after tonight, we're going to be cool. And whichever one of us wins tonight, I have a strong feeling that one of us is going to end up walking out with that title, one way or another.
Zaddeus and Nico both seem ready to go. You know, Nico, Tim, seems determined here to stay playing in 2018, and Zaddeus seems very confident that one of them will win this and then beat myself to play Harley Borch for the title and then win that. What do you think?
It's one that's going to be a long stretch for TV, which I like to call the great equalizer of trivia. It's kind of that was the beauty behind inventing it. It is that great equalizer of a lot of people going around talking about who knows the most about what fucking movie or what color thong Thor wore in the MCU. But with TV, it's that great equalizer. Nico trying to win this to stay relevant, to keep on a winning streak. Zaddeus with this trying to keep that undefeated streak going. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see who wins, but we're going to see who keeps on keeping on and do other crappy, bad oldies music. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who comes out of this one.
Let's get right into the actual formal introductions. Introducing first, he is the underdog fighting out of the brown and white corner. He is the leader of House Nightfury. He is Nico Suave Regoli.
No.
Yeah, put some respect on that.
No.
And his opponent, he is fighting out of the purple and white corner. He has a blanket on his chair. He is Zaddeus Z-Man Smith.
Just put some respect on the name.
Are you trying to piss people off?
Trying to buy the house, man.
And let's get right into round one. Round one works as it does in almost any other YouTube trivia show you will watch. The competitors will be given 8 questions, and they are to write the answers on their whiteboards. And when they are prompted, they will say their answer aloud and show us their whiteboard showing that that is what they wrote. Any questions from either competitor that is representing House Nightfury today?
Can we get Tim a lozenge, please?
I don't believe so. So let's get right into round one, and I will be proctoring the competitors' odd numbers, and Tim will give them evens. Your first question comes from the category of family shows. Growing Pains ended after how many seasons? Growing Pains.
A classic show for family.
Indeed. Everyone snuggle up close to the fire and watch the Seavers. I don't know if the Seavers were the Growing Pains family, but I'm just going to say that they were.
No, you were right. You finally saw some TV. It's about fucking time.
And we're going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with the underdog, Nico Suave Regoli, Nightfury guy.
5?
5 is incorrect. Zaddeus, what did you put down?
I put 6.
Ooh, you were trending the right way. The correct answer was 7.
Ah,
Yeah. Both of them close. Both of them really close. Probably not knowing the Seaver family, but that's all right.
I saw a few episodes.
All right.
maybe there's a lot of it. Maybe not.
Gentlemen, your next category comes from dramas. Everyone's most loved category. Unless you're Ryan Permission, then you fail miserably. All right. In Breaking Bad, what government agency did Hank work for?
One of the greatest shows of all time, if I do say so myself.
You would even put that up above Game of Thrones? Because I know you
I
guys are Game of
said
Thrones.
one of. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Zaddeus this time.
It's the DEA.
It is indeed the Drug Enforcement Agency. Nico, what did you get?
Also, the DEA.
Both familiar with which government law enforcement handles drugs. Your next question comes right on down from game shows. What year did Drew Carey take over hosting The Price is Right?
Ooh.
Tim, you were a sick child as a child, I assume. So did you watch The Price is Right when you were homesick?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah.
You gotta love Bob. You gotta love Bob.
Yeah, Bob, and I mean, when you're a young adolescent hitting puberty and The Price is Right girls, Bob Barker was a dirty old man that we all
just went with
idolized.
White, but whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time it goes to Nico.
Was it 2012?
That is not even close. Zaddeus, what did you get?
I was about to give my power if I'm even close. 2008.
Zaddeus, much closer. It was 2007.
Yeah.
Zaddeus is having like the Brooklyn Veil curse this game.
Just
Someone
one
has
up,
to have
one
it.
down. One up or one down.
Mountain Blast, Brooklyn. Mountain Blast.
All right, gentlemen, your next category comes from Matt Rose's favorite category because he had to bitch about it. And, of course, we have the rest of House Nightfury here, too, that bitches about stuff. But your category is Kids Animated. What is the name of Monterey Jack's sidekick buddy in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
One of my favorite theme songs there, Tim.
I think Darkwing Duck, for me, has a beat.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
I mean, the Darkwing Duck just had it was just awesome.
Can I use a repeat?
Yes, you can. That is your first repeat.
All right. your repeated question. What was the name of Monterey Jack's sidekick buddy in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers? I would say I love Darkwing Duck's theme song more than the Power Rangers theme song. I'd have to say.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Zaddeus.
Yeah, I just went with obvious. Chip.
It is not Chip. Nico, what did you get?
I had nothing.
Nothing from Nico with the repeat. The answer we were looking for was Zipper. Zipper, the thing on the front of your pants. Your next question comes from Adult Animation. And your question is thus: what short film was the inspiration for South Park? South Park. In the title match, Harley Borch is a huge fan of South Park.
Yeah, we're going to make them all Power Rangers questions.
That will benefit me significantly, I think.
I didn't get to do it to Chance, and that pisses me off, so I'm going to do it to somebody.
That is indeed Chance the Cobra, former champion here in Multiplex and other places. Catch his debut coming soon to Movie Trivia Schmodown.
But watch his old matches when he was
4, 3, 2, 1. We went with Zaddeus last time, so Nico, did you get anything this time?
You said the question was, what short film inspired South Park?
Yes.
I had nothing.
Okay. Zaddeus.
Keep it going. Nope.
It was what we were looking for was the spirit of Christmas. Tim, why don't you give them their next question that they both better get?
All right, your next question, gentlemen. In 90s hits, in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what is the name of Will's uptight, preppy cousin?
And we are, just for clarification, we are looking for the only male cousin, not either one of the sisters, the male cousin.
Thank you, because I was just thinking, like, shit. Which one?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the females were, well, one was cool, the other one was just a silver spoon spoiled little bitch, but the younger one was cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zaddeus, why don't you give us the right answer?
Carlton.
Carlton is correct. Nico, please tell me you had that.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Carlton Banks.
Carlton Banks with a cameo from Tony Bennett. Okay.
Tom Jones.
Yeah! I was like, wait, what?
Your next question comes from the category of NBC hits. NBC, the network that can only have one hit every 10 years. What show about nothing came on NBC in 1989 and lasted until 1998?
You're not wrong about the one hit every 10 years.
They have one hit, run it into the ground, and then rinse and repeat.
Yeah. And then run it into the ground on syndication.
Everyone loves The Office on TBS. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Nico Suave.
You said show about nothing. I thought of Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is correct. What is the deal with airplane food? Zaddeus, what did you get?
I put Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is correct. Happy Festivus. Okay, Tim, why don't you give them their last question in round 1?
Question.
No more questions for you, Jim.
Real quick question. Is it Seinfeld or Seinfeld?
It's Seinfeld. Seinfeld.
How's it spelled?
You put an extra.
You put an extra I.
Okay.
But you said Seinfeld.
Okay.
Like we always say, pronunciation is the key.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
All right, gentlemen, your last question is in the realm of comedies. In Friends, what is the last name of both Monica and Ross?
Oh, shit.
Personally, one of my favorite shows, and obviously I know the answer to this question because I know all 6 of the friends by first and last name.
Yeah, it was an okay show. I thought they ran it into the ground, but
This took Seinfeld's place for NBC.
oh yeah, they hit every 10 years.
His last one will be 10 years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and it goes to Zaddeus first.
Ross and Monica Geller.
Yes, that is correct. Nico, did you get Geller?
No, and I'm not going to show you what I actually wrote.
Show us, bitch.
And Tim is a little aggressive. So at the end of round 1, Zaddeus Z-Man Smith is leading 4-3, heading into round 2, which is affectionately known as the wheel round. The competitors will get a spin. If they don't like it, they have the option to respin, but they have to stay with said category that is respun. And Tim is displaying our lovely wheel, which was on player's choice, but that's not for Zaddeus. He will get a spin if he so chooses. Zaddeus, would you like to spin or defer to your buddy Nico?
I'm going to defer to Nico. I like Biden.
Zaddeus, like Team Action, likes to play from behind, so Nico, the first spin is yours. And on the wheel tonight, we have adult animated, drama, kids animated, current hits, Nick at Night, classics, family shows, 2000s hits, and as always, but not always, players and opponent's choice.
All right, first spin is in.
And it is adult animated. Adult animated. Nico, would you like to keep that or spin again?
I did list that as a strength.
Indeed.
Again, you gave me the most insane South Park question ever in the first round.
I know, right?
So, all right, let's see if my weekend's worth of binging BoJack Horseman pays off. I'll take it.
Okay. Would you like to proctor these questions to Nico, Tim?
Yes, because you hate him.
Indeed, I do.
Hey.
Why do I have to play him again if I win? That's just gonna.
Why don't you give him his first question
right.
in the adult animated category?
I'll start with the questions. Don't make me sit you two in fucking corners. All right, and Nico, snort again. You're deducted 5 points, and then you'll be out of the game. All right, your first question in adult animated: what fictional town is the show American Dad set in?
Okay, Langley Falls.
That is correct for 2 points.
2 big points for Nico out of the gate.
All right, your second question in adult animated. You would think it was dirty, but it's not. In King of the Hill, what is Peggy's occupation/job?
I watch King of the Hill every now and then, but not a lot, so give me multiple choice.
All right, multiple choices. A, propane telemarketer. B, substitute teacher. C, receptionist. Or D, hairdresser.
We're talking about Peggy, right?
Peggy Hill, yes.
Okay. She a hairdresser?
She is not.
That is incorrect. Zaddeus, a chance for a 1 point steal.
I just put C.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was substitute teacher.
Also, if you would have said A, it would have been incorrect as well, because propane is spelt wrong. Tim, why don't you give him his next question?
Blow me, Jim. I really hope the winner of this match blows you off in the next match. All right, your third question. What is the name of Daria's best friend who is an inspiring artist in MTV's Daria? Just the first name would be fine.
I've never even heard of this show. Multiple choice.
Oh.
Multiple choice options are A, Sarah, B, Brittany, C, Jane, or D, Jean.
You kind of broke up on the second choice. What was B?
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to repeat those again. A, Sarah, B, Brittany, C, Jean, or D, Jane. Those are your options.
I think it's Sarah.
That is incorrect. Zaddeus, chance to steal.
Was C Jane?
That is
what?
correct.
Repeat what you said, Zaddeus.
Was C Jane?
The first time I said it because I said it as C. Yeah. I fixed myself.
Jane is the correct answer, but it's not C. It's D.
Well, no, the first time I said it was C. I mixed up C.
Okay, so with Tim's error, we will give the steal to Zaddeus because he said the right answer, but he wrote the wrong letter. But because of Tim's illiteracy, we will give the point to Zaddeus.
We're just gonna
last question, Tim. I love you. You know I love you, but I want to get you reading lessons.
Oh, from now on, Nico's going to host the TV matches with you. Good luck with that. All right. You got a promotion. All right. Your last question. When Kenny is killed off for good, supposedly, how do the boys in South Park find a new fourth friend?
They hold auditions.
I will honestly.
I'll say give it to him.
Yeah, I was going to say
that answer you wrote is a little too specific.
Yeah, and they do hold auditions.
And it's basically what they do. But what you wrote is the more specific. Tim wrote they hold a ripoff of The Bachelor, which that's what they do. But it's basically just auditions.
Yeah. You get the 2 points, Nico.
So coming out of Nico's round 2, he leads Zaddeus 7-5, and Zaddeus pulling a steal there with Jane and Nico never watching any spin-offs of Beavis and Butthead. Daria apparently. Zaddeus, it is now your turn to spin, and you have no choice. You cannot defer to me or Tim because we already know the answers. Not in this match.
Hey, that would work for me, but yeah, go ahead.
Jim, we technically could, and then we can move on in the tournament.
Never mind.
Spin the wheel, Tim.
Damn it!
This is the weirdest match I've been a part of.
Oh, yeah.
Current hits.
Zaddeus also spinning what he listed as a strength.
Because
keep it.
I'll go with it just because I think I know what time frame it is, but let's give it a go.
Okay, Zaddeus keeping his list, both being a little uneasy about their listed strengths, but in the end going with it. Your first question in current hits, Zaddeus. What former figure of Luke's past makes their introduction into season 2 of Luke Cage?
What former figure of Luke's past makes this? See, it's his dad.
His father is correct for 2 points for Zaddeus.
Damn it. Good pull.
Your next question, Zaddeus. Lucius Lyons is the CEO of what record label in the show Empire?
Ooh. Give me multiple choice. I feel black people just look at me like
Lucius played by everyone's second favorite roadie, Terrence Howard. Is it A, Empire Records, B, Empire Grand, C, E-Tapes, or D, Empire Entertainment?
It's Empire Records.
Empire Records is incorrect.
Really?
Nico for the steal.
I stopped watching that show.
That was actually my guess, but repeat the choices, please.
Is it A, Empire Records, B, Empire Grand, C, E-Tapes, D, Empire Entertainment?
Is it Empire Grand?
Empire Grand is incorrect. The answer we were looking for is Empire Entertainment.
Damn it.
Motherfucker stole my name.
I stopped watching that show.
Your third question comes from everyone's grown-worthy show, The Big Bang Theory. Where is the first place we are introduced to Bernadette in The Big Bang Theory?
Multiple choice.
What was that?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Caltech, B, the comic book shop, C, Cheesecake Factory, D, in a movie theater?
I'm going to say comic book shop.
Comic book shop is incorrect. Nico for a chance to steal.
I think it's the Cheesecake Factory.
It is indeed the Cheesecake Factory for the steal. Zaddeus, your last question in the category of current hits. Daenerys Stormborn of the House Targaryen hatched how many dragon eggs to bring dragons back into the world of Westeros at the end of season 1?
3. Thank you.
3 is the correct answer.
Jesus.
And with that 2 points, Zaddeus pulls back into the lead 9-8, heading into our third and final round. Tim, why don't you explain to our competitors how the new revamped round 3 works?
All right, gentlemen. Round 3, since we are back in regular TV, works as such. You will have the option to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 10. Each of those correspond with a category. How that works is you will be given a year, a genre, and a character name. Based off that information, you will give us the show that we are talking about. Your first pick is worth 2 points, your second pick is worth 3 points, and your last pick is worth a big fat 5 points. So, with that, gentlemen, are there any questions?
No.
All right. Zaddeus, you are in the lead. You may choose your 3 numbers first.
Just make sure in any order, right?
Any order you want.
Okay, I'll go 739. Good luck, buddy.
739. And Nico, what numbers tickle your fancy tonight?
6, 2, 4.
6, 2, 4. And if you don't mind, let's switch off for this last round. So, Nico, I will ask your questions to you in this final round. Your first question, because I am Chekhov, comes from the category number 6 that you selected, which corresponds to CBS. CBS. Your year is 2016. Your genre is comedy, crime, drama, and your character is Jason Bull.
Okay, let's see here. Is this NCIS Cyber? Oh, wait. CSI Cyber.
No, it's neither one of those. That is incorrect. The correct answer that we were looking for is simply called Bull. Bull, his last name. He's the main character.
Tony came off of NCIS and CBS needed something.
So somewhat. So your next category that you selected is Kids Animated. That is category number 2, and it is Kids Animated. Your year is 1994.
No.
Your genre is animation, action, adventure, and your character is David Xanatos. Did I say that correctly, Tim? Xanatos.
Yes, you did. And Zaddeus is having a fucking seizure stroke because he knows the answer.
Is it X-Men the animated series?
It is not. Zaddeus, do you want to let your fearless leader know what the answer is?
It's Gargoyles, isn't it?
It is indeed Gargoyles.
That name was always so cool because I always thought I started with a Z. I'm like, yes! That was like a superhero. Like
Nico, Nico, your last hope to avoid this TKO but have no pool to jump into this time is in the category number 4, which corresponds to NBC. Your year is 1984. Your genre is action, crime, drama. And your character is Detective Ricardo Tubbs.
I always loved this last name of Tubbs. I always loved it.
I love the first name, Ricardo.
Oh, come on. What is it?
Do keep in mind
I
you
feel
have
like I've
2
heard that name
repeats
before.
remaining.
Yes. You have 2 repeats.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Your year is 1984. Your genre, action, crime, drama, and your character is Detective Ricardo Tubbs. Ricardo Tubbs.
What is it?
I'm sorry, I cannot tell you.
Oh.
I can tell you that you have 5, 4, 3, 2,
One more.
1 more repeat for Nico. None remaining after this. The year is 1984. The genre is action, crime, and drama, and your character is Detective Ricardo Tubbs.
Kind of out of spite, I just want to give him more just to piss you off, Jim.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Congratulations, buddy.
Congratulations, buddy, is not the right answer. And your winner, moving on to play myself for the chance to play Harley Borch for the TV Championship, Zaddeus Z-Man Smith. TKO for Zaddeus. TKO for Zaddeus.
The correct answer was Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. You gotta love the Blazers. Gotta love the Blazers.
Shit.
Tim, great match there. Zaddeus showing his muscle yet again in TV. Yeah, not much to say.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good match. Both of them scored more than your last appearance in any trivia. But yes, a very, very good match. Zaddeus keeps on his undefeated streak. Nico brought it at least into the 3rd round. He just had some bad luck with the number draws. That happens. But, I mean, both of these guys kept up head-to-head with each other. And like I say, with TV, the great equalizer, for TV, both of them actually did very well. So this is a good scoring coming out of TV. So both of them should hold their heads high from this. Of course, we'll see Zaddeus take on Jim now, even though I wanted to see Nico win just for the rematch of the ages over here at Multiplex, just to see how it would go. But now I have to find a co-host. Fuck.
I'll suggest to you, Paulo Yama. Let's talk to the competitors very briefly before we wrap this up and go to bed because we work tomorrow. Zaddeus, how do you feel after a victory here going into your championship match against Eli?
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it, mainly for that reason. Just I need this kind of wave of momentum to keep on going hopefully I can take that Arrowverse Championship. Unfortunately, there were no Arrowverse questions tonight, but at least I got my last GOT question, the one I was waiting for the whole game. But it kind of makes me want to rethink my strengths in this. But such a broad category, broad match. All hats off, even though I don't have a hat, to my boy Nico. This was just a tough game, tough, well-fought game.
Indeed it was, and it always feels good to get that momentum going into your next matches. Let's hear from the unfortunate loser, Nico. Nico, how are you feeling after that close loss to your underling, Zaddeus Smith?
He's not my underling. He's my equal. We're all equals. It's just my nickname at the front of the faction's name. I'm going through some of the math in my head right now, and I think as far back as maybe November, I've never won a match where I was behind in the second round going into the third. Someone can double check me on that and be sure, but it's just like if I can't get the lead going into round 3, then the luck has never really been on my side for that round. So I don't know. I have mojo for round 2, but round 3 just doesn't seem to want to give me any love, much like the wheel doesn't want to give you any love, Jim. So I got to figure something out. But, I don't know when you're going to have me back for TV, but at least now I know that I have like 2 months free to just prepare for Sandy Robinson. So I should probably use that time wisely.
Indeed. Tim, do you have any final thoughts on this fantastic match between stablemates, a leader and underling? Yeah.
More than you trying to stick a wedge into your faction you're jealous of because Nico owns you. Yeah, it was.
I'm not jealous of anything because my faction has a Cobra in it.
Oh, and I'm
ready. Used to be a Titan. That's a downgrade of a nickname.
I wasn't gonna say
beyond that, to wrap this up, this was a great match for both of these guys, especially for TV. TV is, as I always say, that Achilles heel for a lot of players that they're scared to try it. And I put the hats off because I have one, so I will tip my hat to both of these guys. And, of course, to you, Jim, because you all were brave enough to try TV. You all have made something of it. You've all made your path in it, and you all do extremely well with it. You know what you know. You don't know what you don't know. You learn from there. And for both of these guys playing today, it was a great showing by both Zaddeus and Nico. Faction mates, stable mates, friends, brothers, compadres in California, maybe something more. Who knows? We don't judge. But Zaddeus is going on to face El Lobo, which is Spanish for the wolf, Jim Green, to move on.
Indeed.
To play Harley Boric for the championship. So it's going to be interesting. And I can't wait for the next match, Jim.
Indeed. But until that next time, Nico Suave Regoli, where can the people watching this video find more of you dancing around your room?
Let's see. It's at Nico Suave for Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. That's NicoSuaveRegoli. You can also find me here at Multiplex Entertainment. That's the name of the YouTube channel, the Facebook group. It's at Multiplex YT for the Twitter, at Multiplex Entertainment Network for the Instagram. Check us out on our TeePublic. It's just Multiplex. I'm working on some Champions exclusive t-shirt designs. So hopefully, Zaddeus, win both those belts so I can get you both those shirts. Hashtag where's the shirts? And yeah, you can find me. I'll be at Mayhem at the Multiplex in some capacity, probably hosting some sports battlefield matches. And after that, Sam Alvey in Warzone, Sandy Robinson in Fandom Fight, and we'll see where things go from there.
Indeed, and to our Victor Zaddeus Z-Man Smith, where can the eyes that are watching this see you next time?
Yo, y'all can find me anywhere on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Zaddeus Smith. That's ZA2DEUS Smith. Or you can find me right here later in the match against my other boy, Eli, my tag team partner, Arrowverse Champions, for the Arrowverse Championship. One way or another, we're both champions. So the Arrowverse Champions is strong. Just like the house is strong. So find me also on what is that? Stardust at Retribution Z, doing TV and movie reactions, like 30-second clips.
Awesome. Tim, and where can the people find you?
You find me, as always, running everything to make sure everything stays on the up and up with you people. I say you people because Jim is a sneaky little bastard who likes to get his revenge. I feel he did that today. But you can find me here with Multiplex on YouTube, Facebook. I think Nico already hit all this. Twitter, Instagram, the TeePublic, to support our starving artist and to help get more pictures out there. I don't have it right now.
Wait, hold on.
I do, because I made plenty of copies and hung them all over town. Please bring back our little stock footage. He answers to Kane McMillan, or as Jim would say scoffingly, who knows? After that match, Jim might have thrown him in a dungeon. Who knows? But please find stock footage. There's a special reward if stock footage comes up and you tell me and it turns out to be accurate. If it's some bullshit lead just to get the reward, you are a dirty, dirty person, and I hope a fairy pees in your cereal. But please help us find stock footage.
And you can find me everywhere, including peeing in your cereal, that you can find Tim. Everyone knows I hate doing this part, so I'm not really going to do this part. I am Jim Green. That is Tim Smith, Nico Suave Regoli, and Zaddeus Smith. And until next time, Jeremy John's Punch.